Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We're hanging out here in, I guess you could call this like the main hall of Moonrise Towers. We fought the Apostle of Merkel in the last episode, and everybody survived, more or less. Karlach here with 1 hit point. But everybody survived. We're back here, and we're kind of reveling in our accomplishment, and it was quite an accomplishment. We killed an immortal. We killed Catherick Thorm. And then, I don't know if we actually killed Merkel. I don't know if we killed Merkel or just scared Merkel away. But anyway, we're all back here. Everybody's happy. Look how happy everybody is. Us is down here partying. Quoth is here quothing. We've got the air elemental here. And then we've got our crew, Halson and Shadowheart and Karlach and good old Fox, the leader of our party here. Withers wants us to make haste and have some words, so let's go over and talk to Withers and see what it is he wants.
A curse lifted. The dead three allied once more. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do Illithids possess souls?
Do Illithids possess souls? I admit I haven't thought about it. I'm not sure, don't all living things? These abominations are soulless, surely. Or forget that, what are you doing here, Withers? You know, I really haven't thought much about it.
Thou shalt think about it now, and I shall give the answer. Mind Flayers are soulless. Yet, the three amass an Illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
Thanks, Withers. You're all right. You seem to know a lot about the Dead Three.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one. And as three, the alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
Okay. Could you speak plainly, maybe? Is there anything more you can tell me?
No.
Good old Withers. I'm surprised to see you. Why are you here?
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold.
Oh, thanks for that answer. I guess I'll leave now. Well, that just really cleared things up. Thanks so much, Withers. So, what do we do now? What is our quest? I mean, our main quests are to get the other Netherstones. And then we've got, some personal quests going on here. This will take place next in Baldur's Gate. This one here, I'm not really sure when the next step of that one is. Same with this one. So, I mean, what is next really for us? Where do we even go? I don't even know where to go now. Yeah, where do we go now? What do we do next? I do know that we need to go back to camp and rest up. That's something that we need to do. But after we do that, where do we head off? I mean, I could look at our map here. There's a hidden treasure over here that I don't know whether I found or not. And then we've got, Mattis over here. I don't even remember Mattis. Withers here. And I thought Quartermaster Tally was out here. Is that her name? But if we look here for quests, we'll see over here, apparently somewhere over here is where we're going to get Gortash's Netherstone, Orin's Netherstone. I guess this is the way to Baldur's Gate. I'm not sure how to get there. I'm just looking around here for quest markers. And I guess that's really the only one.
It's you dead. How'd you survive? Nathaniel?
Let's see. Here's Quartermaster Tally. See if she has anything to say to us.
Just tell me what you need.
Oh, that's it, huh? And then we could trade with her. Hey, did you happen to get any more healing potions in stock? No? Ah, that's too bad. Actually, she did. She's got 4 potions of superior healing. I will buy all of those, please. I don't care how much they cost. They weren't cheap. Let's see. Elixir of Viciousness. Potion of Mind Reading. Potion of Gaseous Form. Oil of Combustion. Elixir of Cloud Giant Strength. I mean, she's got some good stuff here. No doubt about that. She's got this Shield of Devotion, a very rare shield. She wants 912 coins for it, I believe. That's a pretty big chunk of our money here. Look at this up here. I never noticed it before. Fox is trading Persuasion +9, discount -56%. Sounds like a pretty good discount. Although I feel like his discount should be 56%, not -56%. But I see where they're going, I think.
Lady, light your way.
Standing behind the door. She's shy. Let's go out here and talk with the gnomes. See if they have anything interesting to say. What's up, Nimble?
Moonrise has been cleansed. Baldur's Gate is next.
Okay. Anything else you want to say?
I can't believe Walbrin managed to get us through this.
Amazing, right? Nichols?
Feel that calm. The stone's free at last.
Okay, I don't know why you get cut off there.
Blissful silence. The stone's at peace.
The stone's at peace. Barkus?
There you are. I was wondering where the devil you'd been.
Oh. Here I am, what do you want? I was taking a little holiday in the Mind Flayer colony downstairs, or I was preoccupied defeating Ketheric Thorm. Alright, we don't need to be snarky. I'm here. What do you want?
To talk about Walbrin, of course.
Oh. Barkus, Walbrin wants nothing to do with you. He made that clear. Or if I have to hear the name Walbrin one more time, or what about him? Alright, what about him, man?
Walbrin and the Iron Hand Gnomes are planning something dreadful in the city. They have rune powder, they have motive. We have to stop them.
Oh, what's going on here? We could use our gnome knowledge and say the city has more important concerns than a bunch of ne'er-do-wells with a grudge. We could say, how can you be sure? We could say, is this just because Walbrin rejected you? We could say, leave it to me, Barkus. You've proven you aren't able for this kind of thing. Or it seems we'll have our hands full in Baldur's Gate. Well, anytime we could use our little special abilities, we try to do that. So the city has more important concerns than a bunch of ne'er-do-wells with a grudge.
You're tired from your exertions. Who could blame you? Have a smoke, a wash, and a cup of tea. And let's regroup when you're more yourself. To saving the city. And my fool of a friend.
Yeah, what's going on with that? Weird. Well...
Go home, Marcus, he says. Pah.
Well, speaking of his friend, let's go over here to Walbrin.
I owe you an apology.
Oh, yeah? I kill Ketheric and suddenly we're friends, are we? Or I'm listening, or for what? Or it's Barkus you should apologize to. Your reunion in Last Light was strained. Why do you owe me an apology?
I saw you as a means to escape. Nothing more. But when the sky lit up, when I followed it here, I knew you were behind it. I apologize for not seeing your true worth and for being quite frankly, rude in Last Light.
Uh-huh. You know, I could be rude myself sometimes. No, I can't. Fox is the nicest guy. Yeah, I accept your apology.
I wasn't sure you would. I appreciate it. And that's precisely why I want you by my side in Baldur's Gate. The Iron Hand gnomes are going to save the city. And you can be part of it.
See, now I'm all suspicious because of what Barkus said. We could detect his thoughts, gently pierce the veil of his mind, probing for his true intentions. We could try to persuade him. If you want my help, I'm going to need more to go on. We could try to intimidate him. Details now. We could say, if I can help, I will, or no thanks. Well, I don't really want to go invading his thoughts. That seems rather intrusive. We're not very intimidating, but we are very persuasive. So if you want my help, I'm going to need more to go on. And we could add our guidance. Heck, we could even add a bone or advantage here because we're going to rest after this anyway. This is almost a sure thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, see, it was pretty much a sure thing. Really, only a critical failure could have failed that.
The plan is what it's always been. To bring the work and innovations of the Iron Hand gnomes to every corner of the realm. Problem is, Baldur's Gate is sick. Once the pinnacle of greatness, it's eating itself alive to save itself from starving. Find me in the city. And once you see what it's become, you'll know that I, and I alone, can stop it.
Really? Okay, well that didn't make a quest or anything, but it sure didn't answer any questions. Who's this standing here? Harper Essius. What's up, Harper?
It's all coming together.
It's time to fight back.
That's all. He's a man of few words. Walbrin, what are you talking about?
Bring every scrap of courage you have to Baldur's Gate. You'll need it for what's to come.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you're kind of freaking me out there, buddy.
Curse this.
There's a bunch of stuff laying around here. I don't know who it belongs to. Who else can we talk to around here? Can we talk to him again?
I'll be seeing you at your camp.
Okay. It's interesting to me how these guys are green and he's yellow.
To the left. Thanks, Nichols. And the stone.
Let's see, is there anybody in here? Somebody's... Oh, he's running around out here. I guess he's, like, patrolling. Interesting. Where's this, Mattis person that we saw? Not sure, but, let's see. There was somebody else walking around over here, too. I don't know where they went. Probably also... Yeah, here we go. Harper Nasa. Let's go talk to her real quick.
Ketheric's done, but that army's already on the move. This isn't done yet.
Oh, it is most certainly not done yet. There's no question about that. So who else is in here? We've got... There's Nimble there. Some kind of hidden treasure over here? It's, apparently on this floor. I don't see a little marker indicating whether it's above us or below us. I don't know when we learned of that treasure. But it's somewhere in this direction, I believe. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. I'm not. Not going the right way. Who's this talking here? A flaming fist. We haven't talked to this flaming fist. Or Saris.
Helm's blessings upon you.
Oh, really? Thanks, man.
Helm's blessings upon you.
Can't get enough of those. Saris?
Back in Last Light, I was racking my brains. How the hells do we get past the curse?
And then a blinding light cuts through the darkness like a blade through butter. All thanks to you, I hear. Didn't think we'd make it without the old El Rider to lead us. But you did a damn fine job.
Thanks. Oh, wow, we could talk to her quite a bit. People get paid for doing jobs, cough up the coin. Night Song's the real hero here. She was the light in the darkness. Phew, I was not impressed with Night Song at all. I couldn't have done it without Jaheira and the Harpers. You deserve some of the credit. They look up to you. I'm just glad you're safe, or I freed Zevlor down in the colony. I wouldn't be so quick to write him off as dead. I mean, I couldn't have done it without Jaheira and the Harpers.
You're too humble. But the best leaders know they're only as good as the people around them. Zevlor told me that. Turns out the people around him were better than him. Guess he got what was coming to him.
I freed Zevlor from the colony. I wouldn't be surprised if he made it out, or I wouldn't be so sure Zevlor's dead. Or good riddance, or you shouldn't speak ill of the dead. Zevlor did his best. I mean, I freed him from the colony. He might have made it out.
I would. He didn't have any fight left in him.
Huh. Okay. He went his own way. I don't think he could face me or all of you, or true enough, he wouldn't follow me into battle, or let it lie. Just let it lie.
I looked up to him. We all did. But he let us down when we needed him most. There are less mouths to feed, but we still need supplies for the road. We'll scavenge what we can. Hopefully, we'll see you again in the city.
Yeah, you probably will. Who's up here? Alfira? Oh, this is the singer, right?
You're here. Good. That's good.
Oh, are you all right? Or I was expecting a little more enthusiasm. Or I just killed an immortal and that's all you have to say? It would be fun to play the game again as this guy who says stuff like that. But we're not that guy. We're just going to check and make sure that she's okay.
Me? Oh, I'm fine. I'm just worried about the kids. Maula's still missing, and they haven't taken it too well. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're writing a song together. But I think they're just humoring me.
I'm sure they appreciate it. Writing a song is hardly going to distract them. Or like I'm humoring you by having this conversation. These are terrible. I'm sure they appreciate it.
Oh, I have an idea. Why don't we play together?
Sure. I'm a bard. I'm ready when you are.
Yes. I've missed this. If you can't keep up, don't take it to heart.
Okay. Okay. Am I supposed to play?
Why are we still here? Grown-ups take forever.
Performing the power. Okay. Umi.
Miss Alfira wants to write us a song about you fighting Ketheric. But I miss Maul.
Yeah. Anything else?
Miss Alfira.
I'd.
Alfira's writing us a song. A stupid song won't bring Mole back. Tell her, won't you?
You're ungrateful, kid. He's just a kid. Mattis. Oh, there's Mattis.
Why, yes. Once Alfira's done with this song, we will be looking for patrons. All coppers welcome, pal.
Okay. Anything else to say?
You wanted something?
Oh, no. I accidentally clicked on you.
On second thoughts, I think we could be earning silver with this song. Maybe even gold.
Okay. And then you have anything else to say?
When did singing ever save anyone anyway?
Well, that's not a very good attitude. Have we talked to this Flaming Fist? I don't know.
Safely onto Baldur's Gate. For all of us.
For all of us. All of us indeed. Okay. Where is this hidden treasure? It's over here. Somewhere in here, maybe. I do like hidden treasures. Oh, gosh. Well, oh, it says it's on the same level as us right now, so I don't think I want to go down those stairs. Is it somewhere around here? Somewhere over here? Wow, there's some holy fire. Holy fire? Ooh, a cracked wall. Nothing? Examine. It's a sturdy, cracked wall. Attack. There's a chest in there. That did no damage to it at all. Gosh, it's resistant to just... It's vulnerable to force damage. So... Who does force damage?
Let's get on with it.
Who does force damage? This is radiant, fire damage. Really, the only thing that I could think of off the top of my head that does force damage is the spiritual weapon. I mean, I could conjure the spiritual weapon. It's not going to hurt anything. Right? I don't think. Hey, spiritual weapon. Would you attack that, please? Nicely done. Do it again. Thank you, spiritual weapon.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Fox. Ooh, cool. We get Scroll of Hold monster. Paralyze a creature. It can't move, act, or react. Attacks from within 3 meters are always critical hits. Got ourselves a nice silver goblet. And 67 gold. Okay. I don't know how we learned of that treasure, but I'm glad it was on our map. Somebody's like underneath of this rock here. Apparently we already looted them. I mean, I guess we'll go back to camp now and see what people want to talk about. I guess. Maybe my path will be clearer once I go back there. Maybe. I'm curious about, I mean, is anybody upstairs? Let's just go see. I don't think anybody is, but we'll go see. I keep saying that this is upstairs. The game says this is the main floor. Glory of the Absolute. Did I read this?
Huh. I'll give it a shot.
Now come we in reverence before the Absolute and her true souls, rejoicing in the 3 glories of belonging and reveling in the requital for deeds duly done in the Absolute's name. Glory the first is our purpose, filling us with determination to bring to all mortals the joy of the reverence of the Absolute. Or reverence, whatever. Glory the second is our obedience, the bliss of knowing that we exalt ourselves when we surrender our wills to the Absolute's commands. Glory the third is our dominion, for obedience to the Absolute places us above other mortals, and it is righteous to command them. And when through our obedience we have achieved dominion, the Absolute grants us permission for requital, revelry without restraint to express our joy and pride in the Absolute's service. Uh-huh. Yep. Oh, we could go through those doors still, which I find a little interesting. Look at the map here and see if there's anybody nearby. You can see there's people beneath us. I don't see anybody else. on this level here. So, man, we still don't know where Maul is. Search for Maul. Lift the shadow curse. Reuniting Oliver and Thaniel is not enough. Ketheric Thorm is the anchor of the curse. For the land to heal, he must be defeated. Well, I thought we did just defeat him. Killed Ketheric Thorm. Didn't we kill him? Why is this still on here? Find the Night Song. Night Song decided to camp with us. We should see what the wizard in Baldur's Gate wants with her. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Okay, so this spirit that we have in the amulet, we need to take it to Worm's Crossing, which I guess is maybe on the way to Baldur's Gate? I don't know. Free the artist. Baldur's Gate. Rescue the Grand Duke. Taken to Baldur's Gate. So everything's pointing to Baldur's Gate here. I've been encouraged and reminded to take a look at this. The Moon Lantern, I think. Okay, there's nothing new here. So maybe I'm misunderstanding what you guys are saying. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is I'm supposed to do with the Moon Lantern. If that's even the Moon Lantern I'm supposed to look at, so... sorry. Well, I guess we're going to go on back to camp. And we'll see if anybody has anything to say here. We really don't need this air elemental flying around, so we're going to go ahead and... how do I dismiss the summon? Okay, takes us back to Halson over here. All right, so...
all right, what now?
Let's see if Us has anything new to say to us.
Friend, we are here for you.
Nope. So we may need to rest before anybody says anything new.
Just what I need.
You wanted something?
Yeah, it's kind of starting to look that way. I'm here for you if you need me. I thought you might have needed reminding after everything.
Thank you. I think any attempts at comforting me might be in vain just now. But you're sweet to keep me in your thoughts.
Okay. We already talked to her about that. Are you two done? I wish I remembered what the word was that she used. Are you two done enjoying each other?
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me.
You and Aelin seem to have a lot of history of what happened. I feel there's a great deal you haven't told me. Or aren't you sad about your father's fate? I feel like there's a great deal you haven't told me.
Not on purpose. Or not with the intent to deceive. I've been trying to make sense of it all. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
As a bard, we could say love, lust, hourly. We could say no, but it sounds like you do. We could say, I certainly believe you were starstruck at least, or certainly there's a magic in a look. I got to use our bardness. Love, lust, hourly.
This was different.
A story like that.
It was like I could see my fate in her eyes. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... and this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why. but all was black, black, black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
Did he shout boo? Oh my God. Only a monster would rip his own daughter from the grave, or he'd become the chosen of Merkel. Well, I mean, yeah, he became the chosen of Merkel.
I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
Understandable, or so you lied about who you are? No, I mean, I think that's pretty understandable.
It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be.
Okay, well, good for you. Aelin?
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer.
What is it? Step closer, or stay back ready to defend yourself? Well, I mean, she did help us. She fought on our side, so sure, step closer.
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, Most High. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well, and returned to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One.
She's very dramatic. Where's the silver light, the moon magic? Or, I'd have taken gold over a prayer, or I couldn't have done it without you. Well, could we have done it without her? Did she really do that much? Am I being too hard on her? I don't know. I really feel like she just disappointed me at every turn. She might have had one really good hit. I feel like maybe I need to go back and watch that. But the nice thing to say is I couldn't have done it without you.
We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it.
I think maybe she would have taken a shower or something, She's still all bloody. Let's see. There's still a great deal about you I don't know. Or how do you intend to spend your newfound freedom or leave? I mean, there's a lot I don't know about you. I'd like to know more.
Pray, ask, and I will tell.
Oh, cool. Well, you and Isabel seem to have a lot of history.
A century of it by now. I loved her from the moment I beheld her sweet face. Her great, wise eyes. Her father Ketheric never did trust me. He did not fancy an immortal for his daughter's paramour. When she died, curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
When she puts it that way, I can see why she's so dramatic. Changing subjects. Are you really Seluna's daughter?
Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb.
Yeah. Hey, since you have such good connections, would your mother be willing to aid us in the fight against the Dead Three?
Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
Okay, well, it was really nice talking to you. Okay, well, that was interesting. We already tried to talk to Shadowheart. She didn't have anything new to say. Astarion?
I never saw myself as a banisher of shadows before. I was always more of a lurker-in, historically.
Hey, are you still thinking about Cazador's ritual?
The thing that will decide my fate forevermore. Yes, it's been on my mind. Why?
Do you think we could stop it? I just want to know what your intentions are, or all that power, you must be tempted to take it for yourself. What are your intentions?
I hadn't really decided on the specifics. Obviously, we could stop the ritual, or not. What? I've obviously thought about it. If I was the one who completed the ritual, I'd have such power. And I could walk in the sun without fear I'd turn into a Mind Flayer.
Mm-hmm. I don't think you should do it. Naturally, who wouldn't be tempted? And the souls that need to be sacrificed? Yeah, what about them?
I don't relish it, but my siblings lured thousands of people to their deaths over the years. I doubt Baldur's Gate would miss them. Of course, I don't even know if I could complete the ritual. It may be impossible, but it certainly is tempting.
Okay. Keep thinking about it. Lizelle?
The curse is broken and the shadows are lifting. In time, these lands will heal.
Okay. Oh, Will has something to say. Well, I bet he does. Let's go talk to Will.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
Don't you think I already know that, dude? Let's see here. Mizora said you can say what led to your pact and exile. It's time I know the whole truth. What do you know about Gortash and Orin? Or the Absolute's cult has Ravengard. Where will they take him? Well, I mean, I really would like to know the truth, dude. Tell me about your pact with Mizora.
Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
Let's see here. The place could burn to cinder for all I care. I wouldn't give up my soul if that's what you're getting at. Or I'd give my life if it meant keeping the residents safe. I wouldn't give up my soul, dude.
It is. And I did. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
Oh, I hate it when our saves fail. Let's see here. We could just nod and let Will continue his story. We could say the Grand Duke left a mere boy in charge? That can't have gone well. Or what's the cult of the dragon? I've never heard of him. Yeah, what is the cult of the dragon?
A religion devoted to conjuring the most evil of goddesses, the dragon Tiamat. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
You could ask first, dude. Let's finish this tale later, all right? Or use your words, Will, and leave my mind alone. Or, I mean, come on, we're buddies. We'll allow Will to share his memory with us, although I would have liked it if he would have asked first. It's like somebody just calling you on your cell phone. Text me first. Allow Will to share his memory with you.
In the looming shadow of the mound, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. The first of Tiamat's 5 heads. As the maelstrom howls, Missoura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
What a guy. And what about your father, the Grand Duke? You took on 25 cultists on your own. I find that hard to believe. A brave choice and a frightening one. Or surely Missoura doesn't care about Baldur's Gate. Why would she want to save it? But first, what about your father?
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Missoura had swept it clean. After, he said only 1 word. Go. So I did.
It's a pretty sad story. But it was a brave choice. And a frightening one.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis.
Gross.
The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 grayed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
We'll return to this subject later. Is that how you lost your eye in the battle with the Cult of the Dragon? Or surely Missoura doesn't care. Is that how you lost your eye? I've been wondering about that.
It is. The one scar I ever bore of it. Missoura replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her.
Well, listen, surely Missoura doesn't care about Baldur's Gate. Why would she want to save it?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Missoura's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
Well, I guess we'll return to this subject later.
I understand.
Oh, geez. You must have been furious at your father for throwing you out of the city. What do you know about Gortash and Orin? Or the Absolute's cult has Ravengard. I mean, were you furious with your father for throwing you out of the city?
No, never.
Oh.
He did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, a traitor at worst, and Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither.
If I were your father, I'd have killed you on the spot. He did you a favor by exiling you. Jeez. I suppose I can't blame him. For all he knew, you'd sprout horns any second. You're too charitable. If I were you, I'd never have forgiven him. Or do you miss your father? I mean, I guess I can't blame him.
And I went and proved him right. A Grand Duke's duty is to his city, first and foremost. There would only ever be one outcome.
What do you know about Gortash and Orin?
Orin? I'd never heard tell of. But Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
So, the Absolute's cult has Ravengard. Where will they take him?
Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist, and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
Yikes. Alright, nice talking to you. We got these stupid fines here. Let's see if we could talk to some other peeps. Karlak probably doesn't have anything new to say.
Soldier?
Yeah, nothing new from Karlak. Jaheira?
If you have business to conclude before we march, have it done. The road to Baldur's Gate is long, and the city needs us.
Okay. Over here, I could talk to Halson. He probably doesn't have anything new to say either.
I swear, I can already feel a change in the air. Like the curse itself knows its time is short.
Okay. I guess I'm glad I could help.
I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner.
Okay, we already went down this road. Let's see. It's Arabella.
I guess I can take care
Oh,
of
okay.
myself.
So nothing new from her. Gale.
I think we've done rather a good thing here. A welcome change to gift this land a sliver of hope amongst so much despair.
Yeah. I'm surprised that's all he said. He's usually very wordy. Well, I guess all there is to do now is to sleep, end the day, then sleep, see if anybody has anything new to say, and then I'm honestly not sure what happens next. I don't know where we go, but maybe after we end this day, that will become clear, but we will do that in the next episode. Time for me to end this one here.
No, never mind.
As always, I thank you guys for joining me. I hope you had a good time. If you did, why don't you let me know, let me a like or a comment. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.